These survival games are getting more and more inventive. I feel like survivals are becoming one of the most innovative genre in gaming. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but this time, well, I guess it's actually very good. And in this video, we're going to be reviewing one of these very weird and innovative survival games that kind of gets things on the point. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Above Snakes and deciding whether it is worth it to buy right now or not. So without further ado, let's just get it started. And as always, as every single one of my videos, I'm going to be giving you the answer right away to not waste your time. And the answer is yes. Above Snakes is surprisingly relaxing and very interesting game, and it takes some of the very frustrating tropes of survival games and twists it in a way to make it pretty fun and relaxing. And I never thought that I would say word relaxing in a survival game, but this game actually delivered that. But without any details, this does not make any sense. So let's get into the details. Oh, and this video is sponsored by, well, you just being here, and you watching this video support this channel, and which I am extremely thankful for. But if you want to support a little bit beyond that, you can hit that beautiful subscribe button down there, or if you want to go beyond that, you can go and click the join button and support the channel more tangibly and more firmly. And anyway, thanks for being here. Now to the video. What even is Above Snakes? So Above Snakes is a survival game through and through. Action is happening in a wild west of around 1800s, and well, kind of like a zombie apocalypse happens, and your goal is to survive. You're playing as a Native American woman, and well, your goal is to, well, not die under these zombie invasions that, well, zombified a lot of people around you. And yes, weirdly enough, this game has a story, and a full story nonetheless. And at first, when you start playing this, you'll feel like this is, well, another run-of-the-mill top-down survival game. But in reality, it's not, because of one very interesting mechanic. And the mechanic is that world is actually unique for every single playthrough, because you are building world yourself. The main gameplay loop of the game is pretty similar to every other survival game. You go around, you gather resources, you craft your different gear, but what you also do is level up your bar in the right bottom corner of the screen. And you fill up this bar by doing literally anything. And when this bar is full, you can actually start building different, well, parts of the map, different tiles. And with this, it's very similar to the game Dorfromantik, in a way that you actually cannot place any tiles anywhere you want. Like, the adjacent tiles should be similar. For example, if the forest tile should be put with the forest tile, and prairie tile should be put with the prairie tile, and the lake with the lake, and etc, etc. But what you also have is different mishmash of different tiles. Now, for example, you can have a tile which has plains on the one side and the forest from all the three other sides, or the forest from two sides only, giving you access to build the world in a way that you want to build. And it's actually pretty fun mechanic, because you can build this very huge world in an exact way that you want to build it, an exact way that fits you. And you unlock these different tiles using the cartography map. And as you continue the game, you unlock more and more and more and more tiles, and also different climates that these tiles are put under. You also can have a unique tiles which will contain NPCs, which will give you quests and progress you the story. But okay, the unique side is interesting, but what about the actual gameplay? How does it play as a survival game? You see, it's quite simplified version of the survival game, because it's not very complicated and too complex to, well, bother you with its complexity. You see, you have four main different attributes that you want to take care of. Well, five including health. It's your thirst, which you will satisfy with drinking water. It's your hunger, which will satisfy with eating food. It's your sanity, that you will satisfy with, well, spending your time in light and, well, sleeping. And also your fatigue, which basically you'll satisfy with, well, resting. And three of them is pretty straightforward. You drain your thirst by, well, not drinking water, and the same with food, and you fill up with, well, drinking water and eating food. You also drain your fatigue by running around and sprinting, and by working, and you will fill it up with resting. But sanity is one of the more interesting parts, because sanity is usually drained by fighting zombies. And well, you of course don't like zombies. They are disgusting and they are, well, scary. And if you fight them, your sanity will start draining down. Also, if you even loot them, your sanity will also get drained down as well, because, yeah, you're looting a corpse. And it also drains down at night, where zombies will come out and will fight you. And you can actually control your sanity more or less by not going out at night and by avoiding zombies as much as you can. But yeah, eventually you will not be able to do that. Combat's actually pretty rudimentary. You have your little weapon and you just hit them and avoid being hit. That's exactly what it is. Or you have your ranged weapon and hit them from a distance. That's practically what it is. You also level up different skills by actually using this. For example, you upgrade your axe skill, increasing your axe damage, or your pickaxe skills, or your sprinting skills, or your cooking skills. And all in all, the game is not very complicated, surprisingly enough, and it runs pretty well as well. You do have a gear system, you do have a building. Yes, I forgot about that because yeah, what game it is without building, and all the survival game fun is here. And what's most important, it's not very complicated, and the gameplay loop is easily understandable. But is it fun though? And the answer to this question will be different for, well, all the different people, because it's very difficult to say. You see, I am not a fan of survival games, and this game was surprisingly relaxing experience for me. Except there is a lot back and forth running. It is, but it is the same in every survival game, good or bad ones. And at some point you might think that there are no quests for you to do, and literally all you need to do is just revisit the NPCs that you revisited before. And all in all, I can say that yes, game is actually pretty fun. But what about the pricing? How much game will actually cost you, and is it worth for that price? So game actually just came out, and it's available for $25 for tier 1 countries and $10 for tier 2 countries. So is it actually worth it for these prices? Well, for $10, 100%. Yeah, it's fun experience that will keep you busy for quite a while, and because every single playthrough is different with the different maps that you will build, yeah, it will keep you engaged for quite a long time. But what about full price? Well, I would not pay full price for this game. And again, it's just me. I am a cheap one, and I very rarely pay full price for the games, even if the full price is only $25. You see, despite this interesting mechanics, I don't think that this game will keep a lot of survival fans engaged for really long time. Because of, well, overall gameplay loop. Overall gameplay loop is very relaxing, but it's not challenging, it's not difficult, it's not exciting. If you'll compare it to every other survival games, this is rather more dull experience. It's not bad experience, but it's more on the ground, and it's not very, well, as I said, exciting. It's fun, it's interesting, but it's kinda slow, and for many survivors, survival is not associated with the word slow. So that's the thing that you need to understand. It was fun for me because I'm not looking for excitement in survival games, but many people will be looking for that, and you need to understand that you might not get it here. So do I think it's worth it? I think it is, but not for every survival genre lovers. That's just what my opinion is. Oh, and by the way, our Steam Curator page is already up and running, so if you want to see all of my reviews, videos, and a little bit of text review right there on Steam before you're gonna buy anything, just go and follow us there on Steam, so that you will not miss my reviews when you are buying the games. Now back to the video. Well, this is it for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.